So we've been journeying through a sermon series entitled Faith Through Doubt. And we've been looking at 4 stages of faith and how we move from one stage to the next and hopefully mature over the years, from simplicity to complexity to perplexity and ultimately to harmony, where everything comes together again, but in a new and beautiful and unforeseen and integrated and holistic way. But the journey from simplicity to harmony is wrought with great challenge. And in fact, it's periods of doubt that ultimately give us the opportunity to grow from one stage to the next. We can grow within a stage, but if we want to move to the next stage, we must go through these seasons of doubt. Even as we seek the love that draws us forward and draws us deeper. And so I'm sitting here in our meditation garden right next to our memorial garden where a lot of people sit in grief at what has been lost. And in the stage that we'll be talking about this Sunday, perplexity, there is a lot of grieving that needs to take place, where something good and solid has become insecure. And what has been built and constructed needs to be reconstructed because it no longer works. And the doubts and the questions seem to overwhelm us, and they call us to revisit our assumptions about God, about ourselves, about reality. And this is an incredibly difficult time, and there are many people who give up, or worse yet, get stuck in this stage and become cynical about everything, including their faith. But I'm reminded of the story of Jacob wrestling with the stranger, and we don't know who that is, whether it's God, whether it's a part of himself, whether it's some angel or some messenger of God. All we know is that Jacob refuses to let go. He holds on until he is blessed. And it happens that he struggles through the night. And it also happens that he is wounded forever, but he's also blessed. And he moves forward with a limp, but he's a new man. And that's the promise of the stage of perplexity, that if we can hang in there, if we can hold on to God, not our idea of God, but the reality of God, even when we can't put our finger on what that is, we can lean into trust. We will be blessed. We will be wounded because it's hard, but we will also be remade into a new human being capable of just a deeper, more holistic faith. And that's the promise. And that's my prayer for all of us when we find ourselves in a season of doubt. So I wanted to share a prayer that Kate Bowler has put out there, and Pastor Liz shared it with us recently. It's called A Blessing for When Faith Breaks Your Heart. So please pray with me. Blessed are you standing among the ruins of a faith that once felt so sturdy, now turned to dust under your feet. The certainty you once had, gone. The community you loved, dissipated. The hope you held dear, hard to find. Instead, what's taken up residence is the very stuff that seems counter to what you imagined. Disappointment, doubt, disillusionment, despair. In this new landscape, may you practice the courage to find the others who make space for your questions without easy answers, who celebrate doubt when it makes room for more faith, who search high and low for a defiant hope born amidst despair. Bless you, dear one, you who don't give up wrestling, who have eyes to see something new being rebuilt on top of what was. Blessed are you who walk away wounded, yes, but changed. Amen.